Cheryl, thank you so much for being here with me today. Now, you are the executive producer and host, the only female host, by the way. How do you feel about that? Tell us about the house.
Well, I pushed for the project as the executive producer because there needed to be a space for black men that are intelligent black men who want to be a role model for young black boys who are exploring their sexuality.
Right.
You know, and I'm the only co-host because I used to be gay and I used to be straight. Now I just get in the bed and go to sleep by 8. There comes a time that you get to an age you might just want to go to sleep. But I struggled with my own sexuality when I was young. I very much understand, and that's why I decided to take that chair.
That's amazing. And you're also a psychologist, right? So you bring a certain background to the table.
Yes. And I've got to be real because before I talk about the clinical psychology degree, I have to bring up the degree from the streets. And I've got a PhD from those streets. That is drugs, jails, and hell. And so it's not a player haters degree. It's a PhD from rock bottom. And then after going away 4 years, 5 months in prison, I came out, heard Michael Jackson's song in prison. 2 years into my prison stay, Man in the Mirror changed a lot of our lives. And I stood up, went in the mirror and said, this is it. I may have been a victim as a child. I'm a survivor now. And so I got out. I said, what am I going to do while I was there in prison? What will I do? I'll get a master's in clinical psychology.
There you go.
And my undergrad's fashion. And so that's
amazing. That's an inspiring story. And here you are.
Yes.
At the premiere, at the red carpet. Now, because you've battled so much, do you relate to some of the guests on the show?
Very much so. Yes, I do. I relate to a lot of the guests on the show because first and foremost, perfection is an illusion. If perfection is an illusion, that means we're all perfect. And so guests and hosts on the show are living their lives, they're living their truth, and that is shunned in our society. And we got to stop that. And at the house, all are welcome. We practice diversity, equity, and inclusion. At the house, we don't care who you go in the bedroom with. We're talking black men, you know, and a policeman doesn't care if the black man's gay or straight. So we've got to live our lives, and they're living their lives, and that's what I relate to. Live out loud. Just be nice.
And what do you envision for this platform? What do you want it to bring?
Wow, that's a question. I believe that the way I put it, we are naked insanity, where you come to get your mind medicine so you can go pick up your prescription on how to become authentically you.
That's beautiful.
That's who we are.
Yeah. And I think that says it all. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. I have nieces and nephews who can relate as well, so it's important to me as well. So thank you so much.
So thank you, my young lady. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You're great.
Simply great.
Oh, thank you. As are you.
And your energy is
Oh, thank you. That means that's the best compliment ever. Thank you.
So true.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank
so
you.
nice meeting you. Thank you.